Hey guys, Jay here. So I'm working on my go-kart today. I've got just a little bit too much toe out. Didn't have enough adjustment on the tie rods. Now I've got tie rods on each side, they're threaded on each end, and I couldn't quite get them in far enough to get rid of the toe out to get it to where I actually wanted it. So I'll show you what I'm doing here. This is gonna be a super quick video. So I've got one of the tie rods here. So what I did was cut out about ½ inch. So what I'm going to do now is put a collar on there, and I will weld these together so it'll be a ½ inch shorter on this tie rod. Let that wheel that was out like this be adjusted in just a little bit more. Okay, so I've got one half of the rod here. I've got a small spacer that will just fit over the rod. So what I'll do is I'll put this about halfway on here. We'll get tack welded on one side, put this in here, get it tack welded on the other, make sure it's as straight as possible, then finish welding. Alright, so now that we've got that rod welded up, we've got it back in place. You can see I've got two long pieces of metal here that I measured out to kind of give me zero toe. So toe in would leave both wheels pointed this way, kind of towards the inside. Toe out would leave both of them pointed out, which is where we were. And that caused the go-kart to not want to drive straight when we were going higher speeds. Especially on the street. On the dirt it wasn't that big a deal. So what I've done here, I've laid these out to give the approximately zero toe. So I've got one side just about lined up. So I come over to the other. So we're pretty close there. But to make the adjustment, all I have to do is turn this rod that we just shortened and welded. You can see there from where the nuts are just how much shorter this rod actually is. So we had that at, I guess, minimum extension before. We still had toe out. So this is actually pretty close to where I want it to be. So, if anybody's interested in doing go-kart alignment, that's just kind of a quick how-to on a standard steering setup.